Another recipient award tonight for humanitarianism and for their contributions to the community is Jim Barfield. Jim, you're on about 47,000 boards, aren't you? You're on every board there is.
Few. Yeah, minus a few.
I mean, KLD, right?
Yes.
Volunteers in Medicine. These
Yes.
are just some of the boards that you
Yes.
serve. What motivates you to be this involved?
Well, I've lived in this county for 50 years. Didn't have the greatest family situation growing up. My mother died of cancer when I was young, and my father was a car salesman. But when things really got bad, it was like when my mother died, people in the community stepped up. People I really didn't know, but people kind of brought me in and helped me. And so I kind of told myself years down the road, I worked my own way through 2 college degrees, out of state, the first one. I just told myself, when that opportunity comes, when I have the time and the means, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make a difference. And that's what I've done. It's simple, and quite honestly, I don't like to get awards for things doing this. It's not what it's about.
No, it's not.
It's giving back, and hopefully somebody else will give back too.
And that's paying it forward.
Exactly.
Right. Well, that's what you're doing, and and the more you do, the more likely we are to recognize you, and that's what we're doing tonight. So, I know it doesn't feel good, but I'm going to say it anyway. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kunal Patel is receiving an award tonight along with his brother. His brother couldn't be with us because he's off at college and is studying to do more good things. So you are going to be receiving an award for some of the things that you've done, that you've started in school, right?
Yes.
Tell me about the project. Tell me what makes you smile. What project are you most proud of?
Well, in 9th grade, I saw a bunch of kids struggling in math, so I decided to establish a tutoring club, which I provided free math assistance to students in need. And we have tutoring sessions every Wednesday after school, and we've helped almost 600 kids in math.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. But that's not the only project you're involved in, is it?
No, I also participate in medical camps, in which one of them, which was in India, we traveled overseas with a bunch of doctors and provided free medical assistance to patients at a local hospital.
And when you do this, what does it do for you inside? Because you don't get paid, so you do what?
I feel satisfied. I mean, it's good to know that I'm helping someone and helping society elevate its standards, become better.
First we are human, then we become humane, and then become a humanitarian.
Yep.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your award tonight.
Thank you.
Christine Lighthill, and she calls herself an endurance junkie. Now, we're going to have to find out what that's all about, but figured the word triathlon is going to work in here. You raise money for several organizations by organizing races.
I do. The Battle of the Bridges Triathlon is my passion and my labor of love, and in doing so, the recipients of that triathlon are the Cancer Care Foundation of Brevard and Artworks of O'Galley.
Okay, why the artworks? Now, I mean, I can understand the cancer care, but the artworks, are you an art supporter?
I am, and also I utilize their venue in all of their roads, and they're wonderful and give me great support. So it's only right for me to give back to them as well.
A privilege to have Marilyn Scott with us. Now you have been awarded a Humanitarian for the Year award, and I understand some of your work has been with the Rescue Mission and also with LINKS, which is an African-American based help program for underprivileged children, right?
That's correct.
Now, tell me, now I see that smile, what things that you do bring out that smile the most?
Feeling great about just being with people and knowing that I can touch the lives of everyone I meet.
Yeah. Now, you told me just a while ago, you said, I'm a people person.
I am.
Yep. So, now tell me about working with people who are down and out at the Rescue Mission.
I don't get to work with them like one-on-one because I'm on the board, so I don't get to interact with the actual residents. But my thing is that I want to make sure that whatever they need, that we can provide. Because the Brevard Rescue Mission is all about breaking the cycle of homelessness. In other words, these women are homeless and they have children, and instead of them trying to get a lot of government resources given to them, we want them to feel good about working towards something that's good for them so that they can be a success in this society.
So you're in the process, in both these projects, of rebuilding self-images.
That's what we do, rebuild self-images.
In conclusion for tonight's events, we also want to talk to you a little bit about the history and the legacy of the Humanitarian Awards for Central Florida. With me is Tom Palermo and Giles Malone. And Tom, well, your brother also is a part of the idea machine that created these Humanitarian Awards, your brother, Dr. Jim Palermo. And whose idea was this? Was Giles? Did you guys sit around a cup of coffee and said, you know, there are a lot of people doing a lot of good work here. We ought to name them.
Well, you know, the genesis of this, Danny, is, you know, we've been publishing Space Coast Medicine and Active Living for now 8 years.
Okay.
But it was real clear after the first couple of years of publishing the magazine, we kept running into such incredible and compelling stories about people doing incredible things for the community.
Right.
And you know, that sort of was the beginning of the idea to have an awards honoring these people who really, quite frankly, many of them, you wouldn't know who they are because they do not seek the spotlight.
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going to go with that. These are people who do this because they want to do it. They aren't doing it for the recognition. And Giles, you introduce them and talk about them in such a positive manner that it's just a delight to sit through one of your presentations. But tell me about these people. You get to meet them one-on-one and get to know them as people, right?
Yeah, it's the most fun we have all year, like Tom says. You know, we produce events throughout the year, and we produce the magazines, and we felt that we could really put an event together that would a feel-good event, but it would also become inspiring for other people to learn about these stories. And, you know, it's just a pleasure. It's the most fun we have all year to do this.
Right. And I assume that we will do it again next year?
Every year. If you're coming, Danny, we'll be here.
Okay. Gentlemen, Tom Palermo and Giles Malone, and Dr. Jim is here somewhere. But anyway, these are the people that put together the great Central Florida Humanitarian Awards. These are the people that we're thanking because they thank others. What a special evening it was here in Central Florida, where we honored those people who have given their best and their most to help others. The Humanitarian Awards of Central Florida for 2013. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you've enjoyed meeting the people who received the awards, and I hope that we will see you again next year.